Yeah, alright, so it's on. Yeah, so I can just answer them and like I'll just list them out. I'll just answer each one. Alright, for a startup, for our startup company goes, I mean, I never I never dreamed about being like making t-shirts specifically. I just always had drawings that I wanted to do. And when I was in middle school, I would do stuff that I could put on a canvas and like hang up, and I would have stuff that I could just draw, and like there'd be little drawings, and I would always want to like give them out to everyone I knew, but I didn't want to just like photocopy the drawing. So I figured that if I screen print them, like if I could put them on shirts, it would be like just a cool way to just be able to move these little drawings I had to, yeah, exactly, to just other like just another way to get my art out there basically. And at the time, I was really getting into like buying my own stuff, so I was doing more research, and there's brands out there I thought were cool. Yeah. Um, my major goal is to just be able to do what I like doing for a living, and I like making art, and I like seeing people wearing the stuff that I design. I think that's one of the best things because you can make art and you can hang it up, but it's hard to see the person appreciating your art, like, if it's up in their house. But if they're wearing it and you can see people wearing their stuff, then you know that like they like it. You know what I mean? So you get to see like your art alive on people. This is cool. Um, let me see. My founding team, I didn't really have one because, like I said, it started from just drawings I would do. But I always had like a group of people who were like willing to like back me and support me, which is just like my friends from school. Lucky, sorry, was lucky enough to go to school with my friends, like the same kids from like, um, like middle school all the way up to high school, like straight through, and even as far back as elementary school. Planning, yeah, like I said before, I didn't really have to do as much planning as maybe someone else would, just because it wasn't like one day I sat down and I'm like, I'm gonna do this brand, I'm gonna have this shirt, and I'm gonna have this name. It was more just like I like to draw, and it would be sick to have drawings on the shirts. So it just slowly moved that way. Um, Trying to get across with my clothing. I just want like I said, a lot of it is I guess it might be selfish. I just like using screen printing as an avenue to like show my art. Um, I like to do designs that have to do with like what's going on in the world. I think that's pretty interesting. And just I think when people see someone doing something that they like to do and are like at least a little bit successful, it helps them realize that that they can do what they like to do. And I'm really big on passion. Um, Financials. Um, when I first started to do the shirts, I had already worked that summer previous, so I had money just like sitting around, and to do like 40 shirts for my friends wasn't that much. So that was basically my startup. Um, Ever since then, though, I've just been taking the money that I make and just reinvesting it back into the brand. As far as marketing goes, yeah, I would say initially at school, it was just it was word of mouth was the easiest way. Just like people I know wearing and because everyone was seeing the same people for like 5 days, 6 hours a day, for weeks and months. So that was easy. Now, of course, the internet is like the main way. I have flyers and stickers I put around and hand out, but the internet's the best way. Um, Legal. I was fortunate enough to have a father that was a lawyer. So once he saw that I was like, trying to do it, like really getting into it, he he kind of like was like, hey, this you need to get this done. So he kind of like took care of that for me, which was cool. Yeah, my logo and my brand name are all like trademarked. So like that's something really important because it's weird, but people can just like take your idea like right from under you if they have it done. Um, as far as information technology, I was like, I guess just like the social media networks like Tumblr or Twitter or like Big Cartel, which I use to sell my stuff. I don't have like any other system besides that really. Um, Internal theft, that it really just like you just got to make sure that you know basically who you're working with. For me, it's like it's not a very big operation. Um, Sorry, but yeah, it's not a big operation, and a lot of it, like mostly, it's either I'm going to a store and giving them items for them to sell, or I'm selling it online. So the people who are really touching the items are like either myself or like people that I know, like I can trust. So I haven't really had a problem with that until now. I don't know as far as the stores that sell my stuff. I mean, I'm sure they have their own ways of dealing with it. Um, as far as employees go, yeah, as far as employees go, it is just really just like I mean, a resume, of course, but it's just really like what this is something that they want to do. A lot of people do work just because they have to do it, but if it's something that they're like really into doing and like they may not be the best, but they want to like learn, I think that's a lot more important than like just being like, oh, I can do it. I hate doing it, but I can do it really good. But yeah. I think what else? Yeah, I don't know. Like trying to see what else I should answer. Just employee stuff and family. My brother works with me, but I mean, me and my brother are like the same person. He's like best friend, so I didn't really have to. I wasn't hesitant or like worried about it. He's like one of the smartest people I know too. So yeah, that wasn't really like it was like a no-brainer to get him on board. Day to day kind of stuff, just like general, is just like go on the website, check it out, make sure like our stock is good. Um, do some like online marketing, some posts. I'll check the Facebook, check the Instagram. I'll try to hand some stickers out. Just try to like you know keep it updated and keep everyone knowing. Try to take time to do some designs too. It's like the most important thing is to like give myself some time and just sit down and draw. Not have to really worry about anything. Um, um, the best advice I can give to someone starting in a business is just like Um, yeah, just make sure it's something that you want to do. Like, if you really like doing it, like if you would do it without if you would do it without getting paid, then it's something that you should do. Like, I just think that you shouldn't worry about like how much money you can make. It should be like, what do I like doing? What can I do? What would I do with all my free time if I like wasn't even getting paid to do it? And then I think just try to find someone who's doing it and successful that can give you advice and research. And if you're doing clothing, what I learned is like seeing other brands. It's really you really have an advantage if you do everything and then release. So like you have like your site ready and all the other stuff done, and then you release. And so it's like a full package. Like I said with me, it was kind of opposite. I like was just doing shirts, and then I would like, oh, let me make a website, and then Facebook got popular, and I was like, oh, I'll make a Facebook, and then Instagram, like it all happened like slowly. So it was kind of like people watch my brand grow, which as now, if you're gonna start, you can have all that stuff like set up and ready, and like have like build your following while you're like getting your brand ready, and then you can release it all at once. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I think yeah. The question about family? Yeah, no, I said about my brother. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, he's basically the only one. Yeah, yeah, no problem, dude, for sure. All right, I guess I'll end this.